Hello and a very good afternoon, good morning. Welcome back to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby and it is day number 4 of our sweet 16th birthday. And do these days just keep getting better or what? If you were here for Wake Up Call a little bit earlier on, then you will know that we have got an unbelievable day lined up for you. Later on this afternoon, we've got a 3-hour cartload with Leanne. But right now, we are ready for a launch day, a brand new collection, which you guys are already loving. More on that to come in just a second. But if you haven't been with us over the course of the last 3 days, firstly, where have you been? And secondly, because it's our sweet 16th birthday, we have got so many reasons for you to join in and celebrate with us, to join the party. If you're a Club Inspire member, you're going to get double points on every purchase. If you're not yet a member of Club Inspire, make sure you join up. It's really simple to do on our website. You'll automatically get 250 points. You will also get 20% off your first purchase, and you can start enjoying the double points with everybody else. Also, if you're shopping with us here in the UK, it is free UK delivery right throughout the event, which runs through until the 24th of October. Check the web whilst you're watching us as well, because we've got 3 for 2 deals right across our range, and we've got the best deals that we do year round on all of our machines. Plus, add to all of that we're giving you freebies. In each and every basket, we're going to be popping in goodies, which you didn't even put in there. We're going to shove them in. If you spend £10 or $10 today, the free gift is this amazing embossing folder from the Masquerade Ball collection. It's exclusive. You won't find it in the main bundle. You won't find it anywhere else. Spend £10 or $10 today. That is your gift. Spend £50, you'll get that, plus the exclusive Crafters Purple Tri-Blend Brush Pen. Spend £100, which we know loads of you are doing. You'll get both of those, plus that amazing craft tool tote bag as well. That's all thrown in there for you. Bear in mind the £10, $10 gift changes each and every day. And on top of that, if that wasn't enough, we're giving you the chance to win prizes. Is it a difficult competition? I hear you cry. No. All you got to do is comment like you would normally do. Say hello, ask a question. I don't know, tell us what you're shopping for, and if you get in touch on Facebook or YouTube, we will pick 2 winners from this show to automatically win a prize, and you'll also go into the draw on Sunday, Second Chance Sunday, to stand the chance of winning our grand prize for week 1 of our sweet 16th birthday, which is that amazing Gemini Junior machine with the tote, with the tool caddy, and all of those extras there as well in that beautiful teal colour. I think I've pretty much covered off everything that I needed to tell you at the start of this show, but we are launching a brand new collection today. Already 10% of the stock has gone, a huge stock. It is the Masquerade Ball collection. Now, normally at this point, I introduce you to the guest because I know who it is. However, I'm not too sure who I am with today, because the person I am with happens to be behind a mask. So, who's that behind the mask? Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
Shall I take it off? Shall I take it off? Did you guess it was me?
It's Debbie!
Did you guess it was me? Mind you, hang on a minute, because I can't see a thing. Just give me 2 seconds. Oh, there we go. Do you love me mask?
I love it.
I had to just bring in my little mask because I am so excited to be here with this brand new launch from our range. And it is the most gorgeous, exquisite, beautifully coloured palettes. And it's not an overly big one, Ben. It's not overly big, but it's absolutely bang on the money, this one. It's absolutely fabulous. You're going to absolutely love it. You've already had a little sneaky taste with that fantastic demo that Michelle did earlier on today. And we are talking the Masquerade Ball.
Oh, yes.
We are talking the Masquerade Ball, where you can be making beautiful things like this. There are so much gorgeousness. Is that a word? It is now.
It's worth, definitely worth. Gorgeousness.
To this absolutely beautiful collection. You've got masks in the form of an embossing folder. You've got masks in the form of a stamp set. You've got masks in the form of dies as well. So combining the two together there. But then, of course, it is the Masquerade Ball. So you've got your gorgeous cup. Me and you, Ben. Me and you, Ben. Absolutely. Tripping that light, fantastic. But how gorgeous does this look? It is the most amazing collection collection, the most amazing colour palette that I think we've done in such a long time. And you can see just how gorgeous, you always tell with the design team, how they just go bananas.
Amazing.
They absolutely go bananas. Have a ball. Oh, honestly, absolutely beautiful. Any styles of your cards, home decor pieces, whatever it is that you want to create, beautiful, beautiful light piece there. Again, just gorgeous. Look at the colour palette. The colour palette is absolutely stunning. I can't wait to get started with this collection. Can I just tell you, it is absolutely beautiful. I will go through with it in a little bit more detail, Ben, because into this, just the most, and I can tell from, you know, from what happened in that wake-up call, I mean, mouth, the gobbeth is smacketh. It literally is. But this is going to be a fantastic show. If you want to get hold of yours, though, get hold of it now and then come and watch us for these next 2 hours, where we're going to try and give you as much inspiration and some crafty fun along at the same time.
Yeah, you need to grab it because, by the way, the stock is absolutely flying out of the door. Let's give you the details that you need right now on this brand new collection. And here's the brilliant thing about this. Everybody is going to get 30% off. And let's just think about that for a second. This is the official launch of this, right? So officially the first time that you're seeing it. Why aren't we selling this at full price? Well, because we're silly like that. You're going to get 30% off for everybody, and then of course if you're a platinum member you get another 20% off as well. So it's £47.99 today if you're shopping with us in the UK, $75.96 if you're shopping with us in the US, plus you're going to get double points on this collection too. And don't forget the $10 free gift today is also that beautiful stencil embossing folder, I should say, from this collection. So it's going to work perfectly in conjunction with the collection too. Jump in and grab it because it is going to fly. It's already been supremely busy for this collection. What I would say to you as well, obviously you're going to get a wonderful collection of cardstock and pattern papers in that bundle too. However, it seems to us, having looked at what you guys have been shopping for during Wake Up Call and indeed in between shows, the majority of you are getting the full bundle and then adding in the paper collection that we're doing for you as an extra as well. That is savvy shopping because we don't want you to kind of get through loads of the collection and all of a sudden go, oh, I've run out of papers, I've run out of the cardstock. We'll pop up the details for you now as well. £19.99 or $23.96 is the platinum price on that, and that's definitely worth popping in maybe once, twice, thrice, particularly as well if you're shopping with us in the UK and you're a platinum member, because that will then tip you into the over £50 spend, which will get you another free gift. Double points as well. Grab this. We are now, what are we stock-wise now, and Georgina on this? 15% of the stock has now gone. We've barely even started the show. There's so many of you shopping with us right now. Let's have a look right through the collection with Debbie, and then I've got some more deals to bring to you as well. But Debbie, take us through this collection because it is absolutely stunning, isn't it?
It's beyond stunning, this one. It absolutely is. Now, this one here is the Elegant Mask. So we're going to kickstart with that gorgeous Masquerade ball mask. And you can see this comes in two parts, this die for you. So you have what we call the matte layer, so the outside layer of the die, and then the intricate part which creates that beautiful mask, the Masquerade ball. I absolutely adore this one. That's where I wanted to start with that collection, just to show you how beautiful it is. And Michelle did a gorgeous demonstration with that one first thing this morning.
Yes.
Now, the other one we've got are the flamboyant feathers. Look again, you've got 3 different style feathers there. Each one of them have got their own outside die. So you've got an outside die on this one and one on this one. This one is a solid die, so it creates those 3 different styles of feathers.
Okay.
Cut those out into your gorgeous cardstocks and your papers, and they're going to look absolutely sensational. And this is one of those kits as well, Ben, that goes beyond that Masquerade ball theme.
Yes.
You're going to be able to use this in lots of other things in your crafty stash that you have.
Do you know what as well, just to touch on that, so many people I've seen chatting in between shows saying how this would overlap quite nicely with the Peacock collection.
Oh, absolutely it would. Yeah, what a great idea. I missed that one. Never even thought about that one. The next one we've got in the collection is the Chic Chandelier. I adore this chandelier. I'm thinking wedding cards, not just the Masquerade ball. I'm thinking of all sorts. I like to look at dies and see what else I can do with them, but that is absolutely beautiful. Look at that intricate work that's being worked out in that die. Stunning. It's phenomenal. Then we're going to move on to some of the stamp collections. So the stamp collections, this one is Shall we dance?
We shall. Debbie.
Shall we dance?
Shall.
Oh, I love this one. Just look how gorgeous those stamp sets are. So they're literally going to cry out for you to use any of your colouring mediums on these. And again, some really beautiful styles there. And again, you could adapt that to a wedding couple, not just your masquerade ball. You could, depending on the colours that you choose, you could literally chop and change that up however you wanted to use it. We've got, are you ready for the ball?
Always.
I'm always ready for the ball. Let me tell you, that is absolutely gorgeous. Look how beautiful that mask is. It is stunning. Think about the colours, and you're going to see just what I mean by that in a moment. If you missed out on the Wake Up Call show this morning and you didn't catch the HSN preview, I'll show you the colour palette as to why we've chosen those particular colours for that stamp set. It's absolutely beautiful. Then we've got the Masquerade Sentiment. So this one has got not only the sentiments on, but it's got some nice background pieces in here as well that you're going to be able to use, again, to create background. Can you see a little Harlequin design there? It is a Harlequin design,
Harlequin, yeah.
Harlequin design. You've got feathers on there as well. You've got some sentiments. Welcome to the... Do you know if you are holding a masquerade ball? Imagine doing all your invites in these.
Have you ever been to one, an actual...
I've never been to an actual masquerade ball. I've been to a ball quite recently, as you know, Ben.
But
I've never been to a masquerade ball. My cousin has, my cousin Carl.
Really?
He's been to one, yeah, and I've seen pictures and it just looked absolutely phenomenal.
How do you know
I've
it was
always
him?
wanted to go. How did I know it was him?
If he was wearing a mask.
Because, boo. Because I helped him choose his outfit, that's why. I helped choose his outfit.
Sorry.
It's quite all right, but it's quite all right. Then we've got your embossing folders. Now, the embossing folders are absolutely exquisite. This one is a Masquerade mask. Look how gorgeous it is when you take your inks. Look how it comes to life. Don't forget gilding wax, as though if you've just got gilding wax and you haven't got any inks, if you've got gilding wax, pop that onto some black cardstock. It's going to look absolutely sensational. And then we've got another embossing folder in this as well, which is your distressed chandelier.
Yes.
Gorgeous. This is going to work alongside that beautiful chandelier that you've just seen. But honestly, absolutely beautiful. And these are 3D embossing folders. Absolutely gorgeous. So extra depth and dimension, extra sculpture, which means possibilities with this one for your letterpress techniques, inky techniques, gilding wax techniques are going to get you all covered. So apart from that one, there's just one more little die that I want to show you, which is the Ornate Celebrate. Again, beautiful font on that one, and not only that, Ben, you're going to be able to use this again, this die, in lots of other things, not just the masquerade ball. You could potentially be using this onto your party invitations, all those kind of things, birthdays, anniversaries. So it's going to be a useful one to have. And then
here we go.
I'll start with cardstock first. I'll start with this one. And this is the luxury mixed pack. So by that I mean they're not only the most gorgeous colour palette you've ever seen, but you've got a mixture of like a matte mirror.
Yep.
You've got your double-sided, it's like pearlescent is what I'm going to call it, but luxurious. Scrumdiddlyumptious is what I'm going to call it.
Great word.
It's absolutely beautiful. And that gorgeous high shine mirror card, which is just phenomenal. So you've got your pink tones, you've got your gorgeous gold. Now I say gold, but this is an unusual gold for us. I love this one. Beautiful. I'm going to call it yellow gold.
Yellow gold, yeah.
Yellow gold, this one. And again, the fact that we've done 3 different styles of card in that is just phenomenal. Look at that blue. I'm trying my hardest not to rip these off, but they're absolutely beautiful. The blue is just exquisite. And again, you've got your matte mirror card, you've got your pearlescent one, and you've got your high shine mirror. More of a bronzy, rosy, bronze, I'm going to call it coppery bronze.
Bronzy, coppery,
Yeah, absolutely. And then lastly, love this one. It's just divine. Absolutely. I get so excited about papers and cards, let me just tell you, Ben. And when I saw this one, this is the one that I am not hanging around on. There's no way I will already be putting my order in before the show.
Oh, you've done it?
I've already done it, yeah.
Not like yesterday when you were shopping in the show.
I've got the extra ones in because, ladies and gentlemen, possibly, it is actually, right now, currently, my new favourite paper pad. I adore this.
Glorious.
12 by 12. I'm going to hold this down so you can see that exquisite foiling on there, as well as the colour palette. It is sensational. 24 sheets of the most beautiful papers that I know you're going to not only use for this collection. Oh, I've never been good at flicking. Let me get this right. There we go.
It's not easy.
Honestly, it's not easy, this, is it? No one told you how hard this bit is. But, oh, look at that. Look at the colours. Oh, honestly, Joe, producer Georgina, she's saying Halloween. Absolutely. Colour-wise, that's absolutely gorgeous, producer Georgina. Can you see why it's my favourite?
Gorgeous.
Oh, whoa. It's absolute. Now, I'm not going to lie, but this Harlequin, sorry, there's a lot of chuckling going off in me. It's just because I get really carried away when I get to papers. But honestly, these papers are the most delicious, gorgeous papers we've done in a very long time. And I say a very long time because I love that. You know how much I love my paper pads, Ben.
Yeah.
But this one is just literally the best we've done, and I adore this one. And I'm going to take my time flicking through all of these because I want you to see every single sheet, however hard it is to flick through them. Just look there, look there, look there.
Say as well, they are double-sided. They're not on your.
Well, you see, this is.
They're double-sided.
Yes. Shall I tell you why we did it like this?
Yeah.
Because this is the prototype.
Ah, I see.
So these are the prototype. So they're not. Whoever thought they were single-sided? No.
No.
They're double-sided.
Yes.
Yes, they're double-sided. Hence why, can I tell you? You need to get the extra pads.
Oh, yes.
Not only because of that double-sided value, but they absolutely are the most exquisite colours that, yes, tie in with this collection, but you think of what you could do and use these papers for outside of the Masquerade Ball theme. I adore them. And let me just tell you, they are limited runs. They're not something that we have huge stock quantities of. We have a limited run on our paper pads. And once they've gone, they've gone. It's very rare we actually bring these back. So if you want to get hold of them now, do that now.
Absolutely right. Listen, most people are shopping and getting 2 lots of the extras. So they're going for the main collection and then popping in the card collection twice as well. $19.99, so 24 sheets of your 12 by 12, 25 sheets of your card as well, that mixed luxurious card. Get the main collection and then get this at least a couple of times over because you just know how you're going to go through this. And oh, it is just exquisite. It's luxurious. It is scrumdiddlyumptious. 20% of the paper pad collection has already gone, and our main collection 20% gone. So you can see people are jumping in and grabbing both. Before we have a look at a quick demo on the Masquerade Ball collection, I just must remind you of one of the most, hottest items that we've had over the course of the first 4 days of our sweet 16th birthday event, the Stash and Stack storage boxes. These are back in stock for the 3rd time. In case you thought they'd gone, they were. They are now back. Now listen, when these are released to the general public, they will be the price that you're seeing on the screen right there, okay? $11.99 or $19.99. If you're a Platinum member today, this is the price for you. You're also going to get double points, and have a look just there, 3 for 2. You're going to get 3 of these for the price of 2. Now, I can tell you, I won't go through all of these right now because I'll get too excited and I'll spend another 10 minutes and we haven't got that time. However, these, when we restocked them for the 3rd time, it was a massive amount of stock. We are now at 40% of that stock gone. They are flying out of the door. They're amazing, these, for getting all of your crafty goodies sorted because you've got the repositionable elements of the inside of the box so you can move the bits and pieces inside to make the compartments as big or as small as you want them to be, and you get that right through all the 3 of the boxes. So for popping in things like your ink pads, for popping in your tapes, your glues, your pens, whatever it might be. Indeed, if you want to take out all of the insides of the box and just have one massive box, you can do that to pop your papers in. It's entirely up to you. They're super, super tough as well. Do you know what? These are the kind of boxes that you can chuck in the back of the car. You don't have to worry about being gentle with them because you've got the clips on the side there keeping everything nice and in place. And these are meant to, take a bit of a beating. They've been made so well, and I think if you haven't yet got them, grab them. If you need 3, if you need 6 for your crafty stuff, grab them, and then grab some more, because as we were chatting about yesterday, this is going to be perfect for sorting out things like your cables, your batteries, the kids' toys, for example. If you like your fishing, it would be great for that. If you're going camping, it would be great for that. If you need to sort out your goodies, your bits and pieces, these storage boxes are perfect for doing that. 3 for 2 right now, double points, over 40% of the stock has gone. They are hot property right now. All right, let's have a look at this Masquerade ball collection, because it is flying out of the door. I am not surprised. Great price today. Someone is very excited over their side of the studio. Debbie's just done this.
Like,
so I think that means he's ready for a demo.
Come on, I'm trying to get onto demo. I adore this collection, I'm not going to lie. Can I just say as well, I initially shouldn't have been involved in this show.
What?
I know. So all I'm going to say is, can I just send a massive big kiss to our Craig?
Yes.
Big kisses to our Craig. Is well on the way to being on the mend.
Yes.
Absolutely well on the way to being on the mend. So we are wishing him a very speedy recovery and coming back here quite soon. But yes, he wasn't able to do the launch, so that's why I got the show. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it's a bad thing, but it's a good thing also.
Yes.
And also just to say, he is feeling a lot better.
Yes, he is.
And I think hopefully the next few days he might be home, and me and him are organising what he's called a mate date very soon. We're going to go to the cinema together. So yes, he's definitely on the mend. Thank you for all your well wishes.
Yes, because we've been having inundated with people asking about him. So yes, so I know he'll be watching. He's here in spirit. He really is, and we're so excited that he's well on that way to being on the mend and coming back here very soon. Right, so I am a little bit excited. Sorry, Craig, but I am a little bit excited that I'm here with the collection, and I'm going to start off with one of my favourite pieces in that collection, which is the fabulous elegant mask, and it really is beautiful. It comes in 2 parts as well. So you've got what we call the decorative elements, and you've got then the actual outside mat as well. I normally call it my bubble, because it's like the bubble part to it. However, I've used some black cardstock, so I'm going to have that as the mat behind there. But some of the paper, you can actually die cut into the paper as well. Yeah. So I've chosen a little can you see how tight I've been with my paper? I'm making sure that this paper's going a long way. Frugal, thank you very much, producer Georgina. Frugal. Noodle. I am most definitely being frugal with this paper.
Frugal.
Frugal, what did you think I said?
I thought you shouted noodle.
Noodles?
No, frugal.
Frugal. I'm being frugal with it. Absolutely I am. So I'm going to cut out my mask first. And again, there's lots of things that you can do with this. I saw Michelle do a gorgeous inky technique with it earlier. Now it's a thin metal die combination, so when you're popping your plates on, just remember plastic shim, magnetic shim, and the other cutting plate. And I don't need me metal shim for that one, but I'm just going to run that through. Oh, hang on a minute, I'm slipping and sliding off. Stay, there we go. Do you know what? I'll change it up a little bit. I'll put a magnet one there to hold that die into place. There we are.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. So let's just pop that in and do the die cut. I've also got the feathers from this collection, so I've got the flamboyant. I love that word. Flamboyant.
Just like you.
A bit like me.
With your mask
like
on.
me. With my mask.
I think you should put it back on over your glasses for the rest of the show.
There's no way I can't fit it around my glasses. I tried. When the girls said they wanted to come and do that social post, before, I was like, I can't see. So,
Make sure you put it on before the end of the show again, because it won't have been worth forgetting it otherwise.
I know. I'm off to Blackpool as well straight after here.
For a masquerade ball?
Well, no. A bit of a fizzy ball. A fizzy gig.
Ooh.
A fizzy gig. So I'm off there. So do you think I could get away with wearing it?
I think you absolutely should wear that, definitely.
Yeah, I think I will.
Did Fizz not sing a song about Masquerade?
Oh, now then, that's a good thought. I can't remember.
No,
but Steps do, don't they? Another one of my favourite bands.
Steps do?
The way you make me feel. The way you make me feel. Look, I'm not best at into song. Oh. It's the way you make me feel. Right. The ball, the masquerade ball, they have the ball one, don't they?
Well, there you go. Save it for the next Steps gig then, and you can take it along and wear it there, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to see them actually in November.
Oh, yeah?
I am.
Are they doing stuff again, are they?
Excuse me, I met them the other week. Did you not see my social posts?
No, sorry.
Did you not see?
No.
But I met Claire.
No.
I met them all.
Did you?
I did, yes.
Really?
Oh, gosh, yes. Did you not know?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, well, they were doing an album signing. They had a recent album out, and rather fabulous it is. But yeah, they did an album signing, so I went along and got my album signed, met them all, had a little chat with them.
Well, when I passed, Butlins have the Red Coat Entertainers. We used to have the
Yes.
Red Coat Academy, and when I graduated from the Red Coat Academy as an entertainer, you know H.
I do know it.
He was a red coat, and he was there, and he handed me over my certificate for graduating from the Red Coat Academy all those years ago. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Me and Ian.
You always have to do one better, don't you? Always have to go one better, Ben. I didn't know that. You never told me that, babe.
Yeah, well, we've never really chatted about steps before, have we?
Well, no, because I'm always talking about my books, Fizz, aren't I? You know how much I
Yeah.
love them.
Yeah.
But yes, so...
So do you know all the dance moves to the steps songs then?
I try.
Oh.
I'm not going to lie. I try.
You try, but
yeah. Trying.
But never quite succeeded.
Never quite getting it right. No, never quite
Well, as long
getting
as
it
you're
right.
having a good time.
Now, producer Georgie.
Georgie said everyone knows the steps to 5, 6, 7, 8. By the way,
That's the one I don't know.
but
But that's one of their worst songs, I'm not going to lie. That's probably one of the worst songs. They've got so many better songs than that one. That, oops, sorry if there's any Steps fans out there, they've just insulted. Right.
Anyway.
Back to business. So I've used my dotty tape pen just round the back. Look how gorgeous it's cut out in that paper. We sometimes forget with the papers that we have that you can die cut with them as well. So, and that is absolutely beautiful. It's such a gorgeous filigree die. When you are gluing it up though, just be careful not to go too heavy-handed like you just saw me doing then when I reversed it. Because I was a little bit heavy-handed with it. But look how beautiful that absolutely looks. I've actually got myself another one cut because I thought, do you know what? I'm going to have a couple of masks on there. A couple of masks, but yeah, just take your time when you're popping it on. You know that the dotty tape pen is going to hit all the spots that it needs to hit without getting the glue anywhere else, but just be careful when you are doing that. And then again, I'm just going to load that one onto my mat. And there we go, we've got two gorgeous masks. I was thinking we could have measured a little mask with this pen.
Oh, yeah, well, I've got one here.
Have you got one?
No.
Oh, Ben, it so suits you.
Yeah, it's a little bit...
I love the green on you. Put it there, bring forward, do that little bit that way. No, not your head.
Oh.
The mask. Up a bit. There you go, look, fits.
Ah, there.
Fits, perfect, absolutely perfect.
Who's that behind the mask? It's me!
Right, so I think it looks lovely on you, that pen, I'm not going to lie. Flamboyant feathers.
Oh, yes.
And these are lovely. So this one is the solid feather that cuts out a solid shape. These two have got masks, look at me. They've got mats behind them.
Yes.
Mats, not masks, Debbie, mats behind them. But you could use them because they have got an actual cutting edge around those as well. So if you didn't want to use the mats for them, you could absolutely use those too. But I think I quite like that effect where you're using a bit of both. So let's go and use some of these. And I've chopped some up paper here, so I've got me little bit of pink there.
Oh, lovely.
Talk about being frugal. I am being really frugal. I don't want any of that I don't want to lose any of it. I want to keep it as long as I possibly can. What did I do with the green bit? I'm just going to head off somewhere. I just need to find some little bits and bobs.
I've got about a zillion comments coming through. Loads of you watching, by the way. Lovely to have you all with us. Thank you for all of your lovely comments. Where shall we start here? Gail is in saying, I'm ready to have a ball with Yoel. Stephanie says, good morning, time to have a ball. Carolyn says, I'm back to craft along. Stacey says, I've just been delivered my stuff I ordered at the start of the week. Thanks a lot, Crafters TV. I get to play with my goodies. Who else? I mean, there's so many of you chatting. Astrid says, I ordered the whole Masquerade collection plus extra paper pads this morning. Hi, Astrid. Lovely to have you with us. Val says, hi, Ben and Debbie. I bought the new kit this morning and want to pinch ideas from your demos. Plenty of those you'll get. Mary says, love the mask. Angela says, pretty masks. Kimberly, oh, yes. A lot of you chatting about reminding you of Mardi Gras, New Orleans, the colours in here. Who was it who was saying that earlier on? Erin, wasn't it? Producer Erin was saying... it reminds her of New Orleans. Barbara saying, this makes me think of New Orleans. Loads of comments coming. Angela, gorgeous colours. Fabulous example projects. The colours are gorgeous, says Dana. Hadassah says, the mask is a winner. It makes you want the entire collection. Love the Masquerade collection. Perfect for Mardi Gras. This collection takes me back to New Orleans and Mardi Gras, says Stephanie. The orange luxury mix card would go with the Autumn Blessings collection since it didn't have any mirror cards, said Laura. And wow, says Kimberly, I need this in my life. That is just a snapshot, Debbie, of what everyone is saying. Everyone is falling over themselves to get this collection.
It's not surprising though, Ben, because it really is. It's not, like I said, it's not an overly big collection, but it's just exactly right. It's exactly right. Everything about this just works so beautifully together. And I absolutely adore it. I know when I first saw it, I get, you know how excited I get about things, Ben?
Yeah.
And I got so excited about this one. I just wanted to shout it for rooftops, but I've had to keep really quiet for a fair few weeks.
Oh, Petra's so excited as well. She says, I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
That's a good one. It's
a good
one. Absolutely. So I'm going to just now cut a couple of the mats up there. I've got a couple of the feathers on there on some little scraps of cardstock. I'm going to use me magnetic again to hold it in place because everything's wanting to slip and slide off my plates today for some strange reason, and I'm not sure what. Probably as excited as we all are in here. They're all getting excited, they are, but it really is just the most beautiful collection. All of those elements, they all work beautifully together as well. You can see how you can use them independently. Think about all the different things you want to do. For some of you who have been saying about your Mardi Gras and things like that, what about your scrapbook pages? Do you know your scrapbook pages of your events that you've gone to? You could be popping those on there and then using this collection for that. Oh, honestly, I've just got things working overtime in my head for all the things that I want to do. Yeah, absolutely love this. And I'm glad that you're loving it as much as we love it here, because we were, honestly, there's been such a buzz about this one, hasn't there? There really has.
Yeah, when I first saw this on the 8-10 preview, whenever that was, a couple of weeks ago, and as soon as I set my eyes on it, I thought this is going to be a massive hit with all of you guys, and it certainly proved to be that way as well. Jane just saying, I grabbed this collection as soon as it went live. Deborah Barnforth, yes, you got the same idea as me, Deborah. You say, I saw the chandelier, it reminds me of the Phantom of the Opera.
Yes.
Does me as well.
Yeah.
All of the grand nature of it, and the masks and the chandeliers, absolutely got a Phantom of the Opera feel to it. Mary Lee saying, these pads have such glorious colours, it takes your breath away. I love them. And Rebecca also saying, we have big Mardi Gras celebrations every year here in Mobile, Alabama. So certainly a hit with our UK viewers, but our US friends as well, Debbie. Loving this.
I'm honestly so pleased. Get hold of your collection and then come back and watch these shows that we do. You know, the inspiration. We'll have got a craft along. I can promise you that even if we sell this out, because I've got a feeling this ain't going to last the entirety of how we thought it would last.
You could be right.
But don't worry, because we're not going to do a craft along with it. We're still going to do the craft along with it. And you'll see tons of inspiration. You've already seen Michelle's beautiful project she made this morning on the wake up call. And honestly, I know that you're going to love this, love the inspiration. But yeah, get hold of it now while it's still in stock. While the entire collection is still in stock, is what I'm going to say to you.
And whilst you can get more of the paper pads
exactly as well. With the paper pads, yeah, definitely. And I'm just going to pop that onto there again. In fact, Debbie, have I used the same one there? Let me just make sure I've got that in the right place. Let me shuffle it along. There we go. But these are just beautiful. And those feathers can be used separately on their own, independently on their own. I've got another one cut out here, another one, because I'm a bit like Michelle on that respect. I cut as many feathers as I could out because I think they're absolutely gorgeous. And I adore them. I adore them. I keep thinking there's so much I could do with this set alone. I just love them. Absolutely love them.
Nice to have feathers to work with as well, isn't it? Because we get a lot of foliage and butterflies and things like that in craft, but you don't see a lot of feathers, I don't think. So
no.
It's nice to have those to
work with. I know whose idea was it about the peacock collection? I just think, what a super duper idea.
I can't remember there was a few people chatting about it actually on my Facebook page after we sneaky peeked this morning. So yeah, absolutely right. I mean, the colours will work perfectly, the feathers will work perfectly. Victoria is saying, Debbie and Ben, hope you're having a great day. We are.
Oh yeah.
I'm loving the new collection for Halloween costumes with the mask, and also great for party bags for kids' fancy dress, etc.
Oh yeah. Oh, loads of masks for kids.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
how cool is that, right?
What a great idea that is.
Yes.
Absolutely a great idea. Now, I'll just show you as well, because I've got all my little bits here. I'm going to compose my card in a minute. But I actually use that lovely celebrate. And again, that word cuts out absolutely beautifully. Could use that on its own, but I just want to offset it a little bit because these colours are quite strong colours. I'm going to offset it with a little bit of blacks, which is why I've done it in the gold, because I think that gives it a nice little finish. Probably the right word I'm looking for there. A nice little finish. So I'll pop that on. And I'm just going to literally stick that into the centre of there. Beautiful. There we go, as a little mat for my Celebrate to sit on as well. Now, I've taken some cardstock, so I'm going to go with a little bit of an easel with this one.
Okay.
And it's actually measures at 7 by 5, my card. So it's a 10 by 7, folded in half, and then folded in half again to create my easel. I've taken, because I'm going to have this time on this one, a frontage as well. So a front panel that cuts at 5 by 7 as well, and that's going to sit onto this one. And I've taken, and I am being frugal with this, these papers. These papers are the most delicious papers we have ever done.
Scrumdiddlyumptious.
Scrumdiddlyumptious, absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious. And I love this one because it got the Masquerade ball on with me outing to do anything. You know, it's a beautiful one, and I've just snipped into that. Look at the colours. Do you know what we're thinking with this one? Do you know your little quickie glue pens? Bit of quickie glue pen, a little bit of highlight with some glitter, sparkles, sparkle pen. Put your sparkle pen over there. Create a little bit of extra glitter and sparkle because it almost looks like it's got sparkle in it, but not quite. Do you know, this it takes me back to me 70s childhood.
Does it?
Yeah, my mum had these. She had them in big pots on fireplace. Oh. Yeah, these here. What do they call these?
Flowers.
Are they?
Are they?
Feathers?
Feathers?
The feathers.
Them
things there.
Peacock feathers.
Are they peacock feathers?
Let me get a bit closer. Hang on, wait there.
Thanks, Michelle.
What?
Peacock. She's
peacock
saying,
feathers?
Yeah. She's shaking
What
her
are you pointing
peacock
at?
Feathers. There.
Oh, those are peacock feathers.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what she used to have. In plants, look at his face, he's looking at me as though to say, what planet are you on? My mum had a vase in the fireplace of peacock feathers. Yeah, decoration.
Where did she get them from?
I was going to say Sheffield Market then, when it was there. Not proper peacock feathers, can we just say? Synthetic ones. Before anybody gets any ideas. My mum didn't go plucking peacock feathers out of places.
No.
I promise. Let me just get that straight. Because if my mum's watching, Mum, they were fake, weren't they? Fake peacock feathers. Fake. And that's why you were looking at me all confused. Where did you get that from?
Well, I just thought, I didn't know there were peacocks sort of roaming wild in Sheffield. You know.
No, I used to go to Sheffield Markets when I was a kid.
Oh.
Michelle might remember Sheffield Markets, yeah. They're not there anymore. Well, there's a new Fandangle one down bottom at Moor, but I'm not going to even talk about that being an authentic Sheffield Market because that's not at all. Oh. But I remember the good old days. But yeah, that's where she got them from. Right. Now we've got that little bit of history lesson out of the way there. I've just popped that on to a matte and layer there of some of our matte black cardstock. You'll find that on the website, but again, just look how lovely. And before even taking any ink in, that paper on its own just looks absolutely beautiful. But if you wanted to bring in other colours, you could take some of your water reactive inks, go around the edges and distress around the edges if you wanted to as well. You could take your little distressing tool and distress around the edges and then ink. Some more distress around the edges. Yeah, there's always little ideas, Ben. I've got them running around my head. Right, so I'm going to have my Masquerade ball on the base. So let's pop that onto the base.
You cannot believe the amount of people who are chatting about this. I've never seen so many comments, and actually all the comments coming in about people who want to use this with their peacock collection. Karen saying, adding these feathers to my peacock pieces, squeal. Planning to use the papers with my peacock collection, says Linda. Joy says we can also use our feathers from our peacock collection with the mask and all of this collection.
Yeah.
So there's so much crossover between the two. The colours are great, very nice to coordinate the free gift with the collection, says Connie, of course, today. Yes, if you buy this, you'll get the free embossing folder as well. And Kathy C on YouTube says we should have a crafters ball. I mean, that would be fun.
That would be phenomenal.
Do you, and this is a genuine question.
Yes.
So you know at a Masquerade ball, everyone wears masks.
Yes.
Do you know like at a barn dance where you swap partners?
Yes.
Is that what happens at a Masquerade ball as well? Do you sort of move around the ballroom and swap partners to dance? Or I don't know.
I wonder where you were going with that one then, Ben.
No, I mean in the ballroom.
Oh, in the ballroom.
Yes, like.
Oh, right. Do you know what? I've never been. I wonder if any of our lovely crafty family out there have been to a Masquerade ball. If you have, drop in the comments and tell us, is Ben right? Do you twirl around and then switch partners?
Because isn't that the whole thing of having the mask?
I'm pretending I'm on Strictly then. Did you notice? Did you see me? I was pretending on Strictly then. Honestly, I used to dance with my nana when she were, bless me, Nana, no longer with us. Aww. But I used to love going dancing with her. Yeah. Yeah. So yes, we used to do the ballroom dancing and things like that. Yeah. But yeah, tell us, drop us in the comments and let know if Ben's right. or if he's completely wrong.
Probably wrong. Send us pictures as well if you've been to a masquerade ball and you've had the, you know, the old. If you've got a picture of you with the, that would be pretty awesome as well.
Oh, wouldn't it just?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I could have got hold of one on a stick. I did tell you we're after one on a stick. Oh, look. Oh, look. Yet another one run out.
It's been so many demos.
This is the good demonstration to show you when the tape is run out. You'll see it all wound onto there. That's the used tape. None left on that one. And then the little silver thing there. So I'm going to have to ask, is the gorgeous John around? Has he got his earpiece on today?
I'm going to go and get you one.
Oh yes, could I have a, okay, I was just going to say, could I have a straight edge one? Not the dotty, a straight edge. Is like this through.
Tracy's coming.
Oh, bless
Here
her.
she comes to say
Bless
good
her
day.
little heart. Bless her little heart, yeah, because I think I've only got a dotty one left now. But I've got enough on there to be just popping my top piece on. So I've literally popped my lower piece onto the bottom. I've put my glue just onto this top half fold here, and then I'm just going to marry that up and sit it on the base. Isn't it gorgeous?
It's stunning.
Honestly, utterly beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Thank you very much, Tracy. I keep running out. I'm so sorry. Thank you. She's very kind. Very kind. Thank you. Right, so I've got my base of my card done, my easel part done. I've got myself a little bit of a base. Now, I will need some foam. Let me have a look. Oh, I can see a... Oh. Trust it to be that one that's only there. Oh.
What is that? What you got there?
I'm not saying it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying it.
All
I know
right.
you.
What? Saying what?
The circular foam-shaped roll.
Ah.
I'm thinking of new words to call it.
It's what the crafters want, Debbie. We sang it once this morning, and then we had comments saying for Michelle to say it again, so we could sing it again. So.
Oh, foam on a roll, then, Ben.
Foam on a roll.
Foam on a roll. Foam on a roll. Foam on a roll. Foam on a roll. Hey! Look at Brent. Brent's peeking through the window. Thinks, what we doing? What we doing?
I think he was just thinking how great I look in my little masquerade. I really love this. This might disappear, actually.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Debbie Clough made this one.
Oh, Debbie came on Craft Factor, didn't she? She came on Craft Factor. She's one of our design team members. Yeah, she's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, that Debbie. It really, really is. So I'm popping myself a little strip on that's got the foam...
On the circular
foam.
Yep.
That's the one. And I'm just going to give myself a little bit of... I've used a little tiddy widdy little bit of the double-sided green.
Okay.
Told you I'm very frugal sometimes.
Wow.
I don't throw anything away. You know, nothing, especially when it's my favourite pads. I wonder if Christine's bought loads.
Oh yeah, Christine, if you're watching, let us know.
Yeah, we need to know how many she's got. I bet she's got at least 6.
6?
At least 6.
I was going to say 4.
You were going to say 4?
Yeah.
I know Christine, she loves the, you know, the paper pads. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I'm actually going to pop on. I'm going to pop one of my masks just onto here. Now, I think I might have a little bit of me chunky glue on this one. Where's it gone? Let me have a quick peek. Oh, there we are. Let me just grab that out of my bag. And I'm just going to pop some onto the back of my mask.
Okay.
There we go. Lift it off a little bit. There we are. So I'm going to have that going across there. I'm going to have me Celebrate. Let's just use my new tape pen. We'll have the new tape pen.
By the way, we've got 3 for 2s on our adhesives on the website, 3 for 2s on our cardstock, 3 for 2s on our core tools, 3 for 2s on Spectrum Noir goodies. There's so much on our website. Do have a look, whatever you do. And also, if you're thinking of getting machine during the next couple of weeks, that's a good idea because we've got the best deals that we do on our machines. Someone said they'd had one delivered just now, and I can't remember who it was, but whoever that was.
Was that it? What? Delivered?
Someone's just had a machine delivered.
Oh,
I see. Getting very excited. Who was it? Oh, I can't find that. There's too many comments coming in. I just can't keep up today, Debbie. There's so much excitement. Oh, here we go. Christy Mahoney.
Hey, she's watching.
Okay, the grand total of paper pads and luxury mixed card I purchased and will have when it all comes from HSN and Crafter's Companion is...
Come on.
Oh, you're miles out.
Am I?
Miles out.
What do you mean said miles out? How many miles am I out?
Well, you said 6 paper pads, didn't you?
Yes.
Christine has ordered 15 paper pads and 11 luxury mixed card packs.
Oh, Oh, she's a girl after my own heart. She's a girl after my own heart, is that Christine?
Get in there, Christine. I love that.
Get in, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's amazing. I never thought you were going to say that. I didn't think you were going to say that at all. Now, I'm just composing my card. I've popped some of my feathers. I put a couple of my masks on. I fancy going a little bit more extravagant with this one. Putting some of my feathers behind, because of course the mask just screams to have those feathers stuck behind there. One of the solid ones as well. So I'm just popping little dabs of the chunky glue, 3D Collal glue onto the back. And I'm just going to pop those, and it gives me the time, because it doesn't set straight away. It gives me the time to get it into place, wiggle it around until I'm happy with where it is. Let it dry though, that's all I'm going to say. Let that dry, because it stays wet for a little while. So just be careful when you are composing, but make sure that when it is on, let it dry naturally. And then I'm just going to finish that off with a little bow. Let's turn it round like so. And I've got a little butterfly that I've done a stamp out of on the butterfly collection. I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue onto the back of there. And I'm going to have that one going across. Where's my bow gone? Got to have a bow on, haven't we? Got to have a bow. Shall we go across? No, that's covering my word up. Shall we go across? Ooh, yeah, we'll have it there. We'll have it there. Right, so I'm going to pop on my little bow. Just on to the side. Let me just push that there. Get my little butterfly, move you down a little bit, because I want you on show. And then apart from adding a few gems,
Stunner.
And that mask. Stunning. Absolutely
mean,
stunning. I adore this collection. Ben, there you go. First demonstration done and dusted. Sorry it's taken a bit of while.
No, it was worth it.
You know what I'm like? You know what I'm like when I get going?
I know.
I start with a plan and then I kind of veer off that plan.
Yeah.
So I'm too sorry. I'm just so sorry.
No, honestly, the excitement is palpable today. It's such a lovely collection. That card, amazing. Can I just read some of your comments coming through, because you guys are absolutely loving this collection. We'll give you a stock update as well on this in just a few moments' time, because it is flying. Petra says, I have Masquerade from the Phantom of the Opera going round in my head when I watch this. Every page of those papers, says Rebecca, is a masterpiece. Sim says, good Thursday, everyone. So excited for this collection. As a Louisiana woman, I cannot wait to use this for Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is loads of you chatting about that, and the colour palette here as well. Lots of you loving Debbie as well, saying Debbie's nails are on fire. They're on fire? Oh, I see what you mean. Debbie's nails are on fire and match the set as well. I know, you see, because she knew, and that's the reason why, you see. I can think of 100 ways to use those feathers, says Julie. Lorraine says, peacock feathers. My nan used to have them in a pot too. I love the colours. I have some at home. Rebecca just saying, I placed my order for this. Well done, Rebecca. I'll be using my platinum price for the first time. Yippee. Nikki says, I got my pro yesterday. Woo! But I've not used it yet. I've been busy watching. What a beautiful card, says Daphne. Paper is awesome. Crafty AJ says, my machine arrived today. The OG Gemini. Oh, and Kaz, it was you who had your Gemini machine delivered as well. Amazing. Loving the fact that you're getting all of these machines at such great prices. Debbie, loving the card, says Clarice. And Pammy says, I think I'm going to cut out a mask cover. Oh, sorry, cut out a mask, cover it in gold gilding wax, and then add some feathers and add it to a canvas for a lovely home deco piece. Yes, love this for home deco as well. And love these for invitations. Seriously, as I said earlier on, if you're going to be making invitations with this collection, no one's going to say no to a party like this, are they not? Let's just have a look at these papers again and fully appreciate just how gorgeous these are. They are stunning, and as you guys have been saying, you know, they are absolutely beautiful. A masterpiece with each and every turn of the page. And remember, this is, as Debbie described it, the prototype. So you will get the 12 by 12 pad. These are double-sided sheets. I know they're only single-sided on the ones that I'm showing you here, but you will get these back and they will be double-sided for you. The colour palette is absolutely exquisite. I love the foiling as well. Look, if I just catch the light with that one, look at that. You've got like the foiling coming through with the script there as well. I love the peacock feathers that you get intertwined in here too. So again, think about how many times you can combine this with your peacock collection. Think about how many paper pads you will need to buy, because you will be just going through these at a rate of knots. I love this one particularly as well. Reminds you of that sort of jester, that harlequin, if you like, in his extravagant costume. Again, look at this, beautiful colours, but then the flecks of gold foiling there. Shall we dance? I think we shall. I mean, again, as we turn, it is like a masterpiece, isn't it? Page by page by page, just looking at all of these gorgeous designs. And again here, look at that. Have a ball, and those beautiful swirls with the gold flecks there, stunning. To complement that, remember, all of this in the collection, we flashed up the details on the side of the screen of this bundle, which you can get individually as well. The cardstock, your luxury mix card, and again, look how this all works absolutely perfectly. So there's no guessing as far as your mats and layers are concerned, what works with what. That's why you need to multi-buy on the cardstock, multi-buy on the papers, but the card is beautiful, as we said. So you're going to get, in all of these colours, a sheet of your sort of matte mirror. You're going to get a sheet of that double-sided sort of pearlescent cardstock, if you like. And then, of course, the pièce de résistance, the beautiful mirror card. Love the gold in here, as you said, almost like a sort of a yellow, sort of a buttery gold, if there's such a thing. Again, that double-sided pearlescent card, and then you've got the bang, the wow of that mirror card coming through. Love the blue in here as well. You can see how this colour palette just works beautifully, and again, why people are chatting about using this with the Peacock collection. A few of you chatting about this gorgeous sort of copper colour that you've got here, this copper bronze, how you're going to use this with your autumnal collection as well. Yes, of course, you'll be using this with this collection, but then you'll be branching out and adding it to your other collections as well. That's why, definitely, you need to be multi-buying. And then the final colour in here, I mean, how stunning is that? It's like that sort of, it's almost a little bit chocolate boxy, isn't it, really? But that purple is absolutely beautiful. And look at that mirror card. Wow. We've got the details on the screen now for the multi-buy, so you get both of those for the price on the screen. £19.99, $23.96 if you're platinum. Last we heard, 20% of the stock had gone. We are now at 30% of the stock gone. Let's go through the rest of the collection though. Let's start off with the smallest little one of them all, the Ornate Celebrate. But again, how handy of a little die is this? You're going to be using that time and time again, and certainly if you want to go for it individually, the price is on your screen there. Also, by the way, with the individuals, spend £35, $35, you will save an extra 10%, but then actually, you look at the price of the whole bundle, you might just want to take the extra step and go for it, but it's entirely up to you. Sentiments you want in your collection, so the Masquerade sentiments, again, stunning. Love the Harlequin stamp that you've got. Love the fact that you've got more feathers in there. This script as well is gorgeous. We were looking at this earlier on. It's in French, and the basic premise of it is that it's an invitation to the ball. I was using my very best franglais to decipher that earlier on, but it really is stunning. Have a ball, and welcome to the Masquerade ball. Then we've got the beautiful Ready for the Ball, of course, with the mask and the feathers. You've got that beautiful mirror frame there as well. And then again, how stunning is that peacock frame? We're flashing up all of the individual details for you as well in case you want to build your own bundle. Shall we dance? There's Debbie and I. Shall we dance? Da-dum-dum-dum. What's that from? What is it? Yes, you're right, it is The King and I.
In Nanan's favourite film.
I feel like running over there.
I love that. Honestly, I love that film. The King and I, Yul Brynner.
Oh, yes, Yul Brynner.
I didn't realise you were over there then. George and his joystick. Wait a minute, is that right?
What?
Joystick.
George and joystick, yeah.
I've done it wrong again. It's George of the joystick.
Oh, you didn't realise that he'd taken a shot of you dancing?
I didn't know he was doing it. I was dancing over here in my own quiet comfort of my own zone then, and I didn't realise you were over here till I looked up at the screen. Whew.
Did it again, look.
Oh,
This is the Shall We Dance stamp set. Again, you've got that lovely couple dancing to Shall We Dance from The King and I, probably. Love the chandelier there as well. Now, we've got beautiful dies. Talking of chandeliers, what about that chic chandelier? I mean, how stunning is that? I mean, whether it reminds you of Phantom of the Opera, Beauty and the Beast, maybe whatever it is, that is just a stunning die, which you will definitely want to grab, I'm sure, if you're building your own bundle. The feathers are flamboyant. These were the ones that Debbie used in her last demonstration, and again, you've got the two here, this one and this one, that gives you the outer die as well, and then you've got the solid detailing on the feather in the middle. The mask, everybody's got to get the elegant mask. Again, stunning. This is the kind of main piece of this collection, really, isn't it? So obviously you're going to be jumping in for this if you're shopping individually or building your own bundle. And then we come to those 3D embossing folders as well. The Masquerade mask, stunning. Yeah, it was that way, wasn't it? There we go. Again, so you've got all of the detailing in here, more of those peaks and troughs in that 3D folder, just giving you even more sort of definition, if you like, and more detail in there. I love the choice of colours that we've used on this particular board, but again, you can create your own backgrounds. And then again, that distressed chandelier, so gorgeous. Again, 3D embossing folder and so much detail. Love, love, love the colour palette on this. All of that is included in the main collection. However, we've been flashing up the details individually should you want to go individually, should you want to create your own mini bundle. But let's just give you the details of the main. Hang on, what? Just say that for me one more time. I think I last gave you an update at about 3:25, and it was 20% of the stock. If you think I'm going to say that 30% has gone, you're wrong. If you're thinking I'm going to say 40% of the stock has gone, you're wrong. Half of the launch day stock has now gone. It is flying. I just wanted to bring this bad boy into the picture as well, because don't forget, if you're going for the full collection, oh indeed, if you're kind of mixing and matching your collection as well, if you spend £10 or $10, this is the free gift today. It's gorgeous. This 7x2 embossing folder with that beautiful peacock feather on. So that's going into your basket. That's another reason why you need to buy this collection today, because if there's stock left for you tomorrow, you can still buy this, but you won't get this as a free gift because it won't be the gift tomorrow. So jump in today and grab yours. We're going to give you time to check out your baskets because this has been an unbelievable first hour. Where's the time gone? So if you've got stuff in your carts, in your baskets, go and check out, and we will be right back with more information and demonstration.
It's our Sweet 16 and you're invited to join our blooming brilliant birthday celebrations.
It's a special birthday for Crafters Companion and we're absolutely fizzing with excitement. We can't wait to celebrate with you.
From the 11th to the 24th of October, we have got sensational new launches, amazing offers and delicious crafty surprises coming your way.
You're in for a real treat on Crafters TV when a party is in full swing with live fun and amazing crafty treats every day.
There's no need to RSVP, just visit the Crafters Companion website to find out more and get ready to celebrate our sweet 16th birthday. Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Loads of you checking out your baskets during that break. We're halfway through the launch show. Half of the stock has gone. Patricia saying those colours so vibrant, must get those paper pads. They'll make the loveliest cards. Get them whilst we've still got them. Half of the paper pads have gone as well, by the way. Need the paper, says Sandy. The cardstock colours are vibrant and gorgeous, says Barbara. Mesmerising is a good name for that paper, says Alice. My Little Melting Pot says very well put together collection. And Gemma saying the detail in this collection is out of this world. Let's have a look at some more demonstrations, because I tell you what, we've been cooing and oohing and ahhing so much about this collection. We definitely need to get on and do another card. So where are you going to start with this one, Debbie?
Oh, I've got two pieces that I think work really well together. So I've taken now both of the embossing folders that are in this collection, both are 3D embossing folders, but I've gone with the distressed chandelier and also with the die cut chic chandelier. Beautiful, both going to work gorgeous with those papers, with everything else. So I'll use this one first. Now, 3D embossing folders, I adore. I love the idea that you have more sculpture, more depth and dimension with a 3D embossing folder. And I think it lends itself to things like all your techniques that you can do, from your letterpress techniques with your ink in there, lots of different things. I'm basically going to take some stamping cards and I've popped mine into there, cut it down to size, because this one's 5x7. The other one in the collection with the mask on is 4x6, but this one is the biggest of the two embossing folders. I've actually trimmed it down. Whenever I do my embossing folders and to trim my paper in, of course you can make it bigger to start with. However, trim it down to just a 1/4 inch in, so 6 3/4 by 4 3/4, and you'll find it will fit inside your embossing folder really perfectly. Now, for a 3D plate combination, when it comes to your Gemini, you're going to use your cutting plate. You've got your material that's inside your embossing folder. Then we're going to pop on the top your magnetic shim, followed by the plastic shim. That is the combination that we would recommend you use in your Geminis with a 3D embossing folder. A standard embossing folder is your 2 clear cutting plates. However, this is 3D, so there's more thickness in that plastic, which means you don't need the thick shim. So always remember, though, on the top that you place your plastic shim on that top. Don't put your magnetic shim on the top and run it through, because you'll end up with a little bit of a mess of a magnetic shim. And definitely never ever put your metal shim as a top plate either. The only 2 top plates that you should have are your cutting plates and your plastic shim. But that's the combination for a 3D embossing folder. And if you ever forget, you know, you've got all of us here every single day that can help you with those questions. And there's no such thing as a draft question in this safe room. That's what I'm going to call it, safe room. But can you see how beautiful that embossing detail is? But I'm going to bring it to life, Ben, with a little bit of, one of my favourites, crushed velvet. Crushed velvet. Not sure what colour that's been on before. Looks like a bit of a mixture one there. However, I'm not going to worry too much.
Who's done that, eh?
Do you know, we could be blamed. Now, I'm not going to blame Michelle, she's too new.
No.
Can't blame Craig, he's not here.
He's not here.
Sarah.
Yeah, let's blame Sarah.
Let's blame Sarah, Bridget.
Yeah.
I heard the other day, blamed me.
I know, yeah.
I heard her.
Yeah.
Weren't you encouraging her? Weren't you encouraging her?
No,
like,
probably. Well, I wouldn't have been me. And also the other day, she was being a bit mean to me as well. She was.
Was she?
Oh yeah, she was in one of those moods, you know, we were like a bickering brother and sister, you know, that kind of thing. And she was kept interrupting me and stuff and taking the mickey. So yeah, let's blame Sarah.
Yeah, we'll blame Sarah.
Yeah, it's all Sarah.
She'll never know. She's too busy training. She's got no idea that we're blaming her. I can get away with it. But can you see what's happening when we add this gorgeous, gorgeous colour to that embossing folder? Doesn't it look absolutely beautiful? Now, if you're probably wondering why have I put it onto there, it's my glass mat after all, so I can use it as a little palette and pick up my colour with my, always makes me laugh this is the square one.
Yep.
Or is it a rectangle?
Or is it an oblong?
Is it an oblong? Yes. If you were looking for a description on the website, it would be the square one.
Right.
I always think of it, one's round, circular, and one's got straight edges. So that's classed as the square. Funniest looking square I've ever seen in my life, but hey-ho. But I literally just love adding ink, whatever colour and whatever ink daub you want to apply it on with.
Can I just say as well, you know,
Yes.
we've got our little groups going in, within Crafters TV, and I've literally just seen, I jumped out my skin because a message has just popped up from Sarah.
You're kidding?
No, and I thought it was like, I heard you talking about it, but thankfully it was about something else. So, she's always listening.
Oh, it's like she's like Big Brother, isn't she? Always around. But look how gorgeous that looks just by adding an ink. You could add other colours onto there as well, but I thought I'd have a little bit of a mix with this one, with our water reactive inks and also our Pebeo gilding wax. You'll find the Pebeo gilding waxes on the website. I'm just going to pop a little bit onto my finger, pop a little bit again, using this as a glass mat, as a little bit of a palette, as well as being our beautiful. Look at that. You know, I love gilding wax for this reason. Being able to mingle the two together.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about gilding wax on black cardstock, but we forget we can pop it onto white as well. And I adore this. This is just beautiful. Look how gorgeous that's looking already.
Rebecca says, are the two chandeliers the same size?
No, and well, actually, we're going to put that to the test in a minute. We'll put that to the test in a minute. Hang fire. We'll get back to you on that one. Oh, I can tell you've turned my fan off, Ben.
I know, sorry, because I'm stood in the winners area and I've got to announce. Do you want me to do the winner now and then you can turn your fan back on?
Is that okay? Can I be just thinking this up while you do the winners?
Okay.
Yeah,
I did feel really bad when I did it, but I had to, because otherwise you'd have just heard. Right, basically, if you are commenting during the shows, you can win a prize. Winning the first prize in this show, congratulations to, on Facebook, Victoria Donna. Well done to you. You've won yourself a prize, but which prize have you won? Well, let's find out. I will draw a cork out of the vase. It is 57, cork 57, Heinz Varieties. Victoria, you have won a selection of foil pressed dies. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I am writing your name down on here as I speak. So your name is... do you know what? I'm always really impressed with myself, actually, when I do this. Can anyone else do this? Is it a really simple thing? I can write and then talk something different at the same time whilst writing something down, which is not what I'm talking about. Is that a good skill, or can everyone do that?
That's a good skill, Ben. I'm going to let you have that one. That's a good skill. That's a good skill.
Thank you. Victoria's Honour, 57. You've won those prizes and you're also into our champagne bucket to stand the chance of winning that amazing machine on Sunday, during Second Chance Sunday. Oh, wrong pen. You're also going to go up on our board as well. So number 57 is Vic...
Sorry, I'm cleaning.
I thought you were laughing at me.
No.
Victoria Donna. Congratulations, Victoria. More chances for you to win over the course of the next 53 minutes. All you got to do is comment. Right, back to Debbie. I'm just going to put a fan back on and I'll see you over the other side of the studio.
Yeah, I'm having a little bit of a senior moment, I'm just going to call it. I've been a little bit hot and bothered most of today, so yes. But while Ben's been doing the latest winner on there, I've just been of that beautiful gilding wax and with the ink as well, so you can see just how gorgeous that actually looks, and I love that it's got the Masquerade on there as well, and you could highlight that absolutely beautifully. I think you might have to turn it down a little bit though, Ben. Just turn it down to number 1 notch. There we go. Maybe, yeah, thank you. Yeah, is that better? Is that better, Producer Georgina? Bless your little heart. Right, so I'm going to put that to one side for the time being. We'll come back to that in a minute. But yes, we'll do that. We'll do that live test. Whoever asked that question about is this die, does it fit over that embossing folder detail?
Yes.
Let's have a look.
Oh, and also just a question whilst you're doing that as well. A few people asking, could you cut fabric with the mask die?
Could you cut fabric with the mask die? Now, if you are going to cut, because there's not a massive amount of intricacy.
Yeah.
There is intricacy in there, but not a massive amount. If you're going to do that, the recommended, what I would try first, get your material, pop your material down onto your metal plate. So have your cutting plate, your metal shim, your material, and then the die facing down onto that. Then the plastic shim, then the other cutting plate. Try that first. If it doesn't cut through, do this one, because this is what I do with a normal die with material, and this is a bit of trial and testing this, so it's worth trying. You're not going to damage anything, so try it. But again, cutting plate, metal shim, material, die on the top, plastic shim, magnetic shim.
Okay.
And then your other cutting plate. bit more pressure because it's a thin metal die, not a multimedia die. So you're asking the thin metal die to do something that a multimedia die would do with ease. You're asking that to do. Now I've used like old dies to cut out fabric from a thin metal die, and that's the combination that I use with the magnetic shim. Try it without first, then add that one in.
And also probably try it on a piece of fabric that you're not too concerned about,
Yes,
just in case.
Good question. Yes, absolutely. Now I know you can buy, do you know that fabric thing that you can make your fabric go
fabric
stiff?
stabiliser.
That's the one. You could do that to change the consistency of the fabric. It just stiffens it up a little bit, which makes a bit better clean cut because you haven't got the fibres. Do you know? Does that sound daft? But that's another good one. So yeah, you could use that. And I did think we had one in the Threaders range, but I'm not 100% sure. You probably have to check the website out.
Check the
website. Right. So we've got on here the metal die. I've used some of that gorgeous luxury cardstock pack, and I'm just going to pop on my thin metal plate combination for your Gemini. Of course, you could be popping it through your MIDI. I heard Michelle's being treating herself.
Oh yes.
To a new MIDI while it's on offer, because it's on a great offer with the extra platforms that don't normally come with it. So that's a great one to get hold of. They'll go through all of your machines. The only one because these are quite big dies, this one wouldn't go through your mini. It'll only go through your MIDI junior size upwards. But in answer to the question, does it fit at the same size as the embossing folder? The answer to that would be no. However, I think that looks quite nice because you've got the chandelier behind it and then the chandelier in front. So actually, I might be changing up my demo again. I might be changing my demo up again. But that looks absolutely beautiful. So I've got now, I'm going to do a little bit of a fold back card with this one. And I've gone a little bit tiny bigger than I normally would. This is a 6x8. And again, this time fold in half so that it folds back on itself. So it literally is the same size, but you're just scoring down the front half of that panel back in half. Use your scoreboards for that one. I'm going to use some black to make the cardstock pop. I think sometimes when you're framing and doing some matting and layering, when you add multi-layers, it just makes it pop a little bit more. So the colour from there. However, I would be doing a little bit of hollowing on here to make it, what's the word I'm looking for?
Make it...
frugal.
Frugal.
Frugal. And I'm just, normally I would use my craft ruler, that's the word I'm looking for. But I want to save some of this, so I'm going to save some of that out because that paper is absolutely beautiful. But yeah, I would normally use the ruler and measure that a little bit better, but you can do that onto your glass mat because it acts like super tough on this glass mat, but absolutely it does work really wonders, and it just helps do that little bit quicker and saves me a little bit of the paper as well.
Absolutely.
Always thinking.
Just
what is it?
What?
Up there for thinking.
Up there.
Up there for thinking.
Up there for thinking, down there for dancing.
Yeah. Is that the same?
It's not quite right, that is it? Up there.
Michelle's checking. She's saying yes. It is up there for thinking. Down there for dancing.
Thinking, down there for dancing.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah. By the way, if you wanted to pick up tools, like if you want a glass mat, for example, if you want those craft knives too, they are on there's a mix and match 3 for 2 going on the website. So if you're just starting out and you want to pick up some of your craft room core essential tools, things like your glass mat, things like your scoreboards, guillotines, I know are on the 3 for 2. Get to the website because now is the time to stock up and buy.
Absolutely. And they are craft room essentials, they really are. And they also double up as tools as well, so that acts as a tool. I was able to use my craft knife onto there without damaging anything. It doesn't scratch into it or anything like that. And you saw me with my inks as well. It's a bit extra tool. It's another tool. So tools of the trade, always a good thing to have. And we always say, if you've got good tools like machines and guillotines and knives, you know, those things.
You're halfway there, aren't you?
Exactly, yeah. You make your life a little bit more easier. And I'll tell you what also it does, makes crafting really enjoyable.
Yes.
Because I have done, and Michelle will probably agree with me on this one, I have done things where I've made life difficult for myself because I just haven't had the right tools, and it's made crafting laborious rather than joyous.
Yes.
Joyous.
And I would imagine crafting has got a lot easier over the last, I don't know, few years, let's just say, for the fact that there have been more crafty items which have made everyone's lives easier.
Yeah, absolutely. Gosh, I remember the time before machines.
Before machines?
Before machines, exactly.
There was a time before
There was
machines?
a time before machines. There really was.
What
yeah,
else did you
absolutely.
craft?
A lot of it were like the compute. Can you remember when computers, CD-ROMs, and all that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Where all the rave. Yeah, there were.
Wow.
There were lots of other ways that you could. It's developed so much. It really has. And then it leads us to the things that we have today that really do make crafting enjoyable and gorgeous, gorgeous designs, gorgeous dyes, everything working together so beautifully, including these papers.
Oh,
and I just
yes.
say, look how much that pops now. All of that when you pop and mat and layer all those bits together. This is probably one of my favourite papers. I'm not going to lie. It is. I'm putting it out there. A bold statement. And I saw Christine's comment earlier. Guys, honestly, you need to see this in person. It really is the most beautiful, beautiful paper. And it is currently my firm favourite. It's absolutely stunning.
Loved it so much he bought 15 of them. 15!
Oh, God, love her. There's me saying
surely.
6, and I thought, oh, I mean, you thought she'd got less.
4, I said. He's bought 4 times that nearly.
So I'm just popping a mat and layer on this front panel. I'm not going to bother with the inside one, although, however, you could if you wanted to, but I think because it's going to be covered up, I'm not going to bother too much. Now, what I did with my previous one, I actually popped my Celebrate across the front of it and matted and layered it onto some of that gold, and now I'm just going to make it pop a little bit more onto the back of some black cardstock. So we're going to pop a little bit of glue just onto there and then pop that mat on. So now, let's just place that like so. There we go. And I'm still debating, Ben, because I do quite like that.
I think you should go for
I just think it gives it some added dimension, doesn't it?
I do.
What does Michelle think? Yes, go for it, she says, go for it, yeah.
Do it. That's what the crowd wants.
I am a little devil. Michelle, bless her, she's here doing front row seats.
I know.
Can I say front row seats?
I just want to check, has she got her, oh no, she hasn't. I was just checking she had her phone out, she was ordering. Apparently she was been ordering the first 4 days of our sweet 16th birthday. I told Michelle, actually, Debbie, that you were ordering during the show yesterday when those boxes... Oh, shh.
Trying to get me into trouble.
Who?
The boss is in.
Sorry.
The boss is in. You get me into trouble.
Sorry. I mean, Debbie, she ordered the things that she wanted just before the show went live yesterday, didn't you, Debbie? That's
yes,
right.
I did. Yes, I did. Just before we went live. Just before we went live.
Yes,
That's it, Ben. Good recovery. But yes, I am one of those people when I demonstrate, I have an idea in mind of what I do, and then I go and change it up. I'm terrible for it. But I'm going to add my other one just in the background, just like so, my little chandelier. So I've got one in the background. And then I do think that's actually, it was a good call, I'm not going to lie, good call.
That was Rebecca.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to pop some glue just round on half of the panel here, because what I want to do, let me just get my chandelier back on there, falling off, we're not having you falling off. There we go, Ben. I'm just going to pull that and stick that on half of that panel as well. There we go. In fact, let me just make sure I've got that nice and central. Looks about central. It's always one of those, I have to do everything by eye.
By eye.
By eye. That good old Yorkshire saying. There we go. So let me just make sure I've got all that into place.
Doesn't it?
Just looks beautiful. And then I'm just finishing it off, Ben, with, we've got the stamp set in here, so I've created myself a little background, and I've put Welcome to the Masquerade Ball. So I just think absolutely beautiful, and I'm going to pop that down on that inside as well. There we go. So let's pop a little bit of glue just onto there, and literally just finish that off. And there you go. Again, how easy it is to bring all of this collection. Look how good. You know, I weren't even intending to start that like that, but it just looked absolutely beautiful on top of that embossing folder detail, and of course there in the background. But everything about this collection screams, not only scrumdiddlyumptious, but it screams luxurious. It really is the most beautiful, luxurious collection I think we've done in a long time, and the colours are sensational.
It is so busy for this collection. Carolyn Hester's just said, I'm having a ball today. See what you did there. I love your projects, Debbie. Danny says, stunning colours and detail in this collection. Hello from New Brunswick, Canada. Hi, Danny. Thank you for messaging us. Amazing demos, Debbie, says Sarah Keeble. Great show. First one of the birthday shows I've managed to catch live, and I'm so glad I did. This collection is stunning. Kimberly Trimmer on Facebook says, I would just love to spend an entire day crafting with Debbie. You'd have the time of your life, honestly. You really would. And Janine just saying you could cut off the candles and it would create the illusion of a gold chandelier. See, you guys are already coming up with your own ideas, coming up with ways that you're going to use this collection. Remember, we are well over now, half the stock gone. I'll get a official stock update for you in just a few moments' time. It's £47.99 platinum, $75.96 if you're shopping with us in the US, and you're getting double points. And just to point out as well that the free gift today, if you're spending £10 or $10, is this beautiful embossing folder with the peacock feather, 7x2 the dimensions on this one, and that is automatically added into your basket today if you buy this collection. I mean, indeed, if you're shopping with us in the US, and you're a platinum, you'll also get the Crafter's Purple pen thrown in as well, the tri-blend brush pen. But I'm mentioning that now because that obviously works perfectly with this collection. But if you go for this collection tomorrow, if it's still in stock, you won't get this deal. We'll get the stock update on that for you in just a second. But I do want to quickly move on to something else which is proving really, really popular. Our luxury cardstock collection, which again has been proving really, really popular. This one we have popped together because we kind of like the fact that you can use this with the colours that you've got in the collection with your Masquerade ball as well. 90 sheets in total, and it's this really beautiful collection that gives you 30 sheets within each of the colours, but you've got 10 sheets of the glitter cardstock, 10 sheets of the mirror cardstock, and 10 sheets of the matte mirror as well. So absolutely perfect colours to work with this collection. Also a really nice collection for your Christmas makes too. So if you're thinking about getting some to work with this collection and you think, oh yeah, actually, I'm going to use this for Christmas as well, you might want to stock up and grab this a couple of times over. Plenty of you adding this into your basket right now. £15.60 platinum price, or $25.20, and of course you're getting double points on that collection too. Also, just to point out, the gilding waxes, we've got these available for you as well, and there's been plenty of chat about these. Obviously great for use with all of your embossing folders, particularly brilliant to use as well when you're using your darker cardstock. But yes, I love the idea of getting some gilding wax, maybe just to use like Debbie was doing earlier on those chandeliers. You know, how beautiful would it be to maybe have that embossing folder with the mask on some black cardstock, and then using your gilding wax just to highlight the detail. We've got all 5 of the colours available for you, 25% off. So well, I tell you what, the best thing to do is if I just show you all the different colours. What have you got on the screen there? The King Gold, which I think is, where are my glasses? Hang on a second. Hold the line, caller. Where's me? Have I done my glasses? I don't know. I can't read the pots. What have I done with my glasses? Are they in here? Oh, they're in.
Do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you what you are?
They're in my glasses case.
Oh, what you like?
That would have been easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I always get these confused. So this one is your King Gold. That one there. There you go. So details on your screen right now. For, oh, where are you going, George? For that one, £7.19 or $10.19 if you're platinum. Next up, let's go for, oh, I'm in charge here. This is good, isn't it? The Empire Gold. That also 25% off. Your next one up, is this the, oh no, I would have got that wrong as well. Antique Gold is this colour here. And then you've got your, this one must be the Renaissance. Yes, the Renaissance Gold is also 25% off. And this one here is your Silver Gold. I mean, just your silver. Yeah, your silver. So whichever one you want to go for, they're all with a 25% saving. And I just think these are going to be beautiful to work with this collection. And again, just with those embossing folders, they really add a hint of something else, don't they? Right. These bad boys are flying out of the door. Oh, still got my little mask there. Now, so shall I give the whole story again here, or a little kind of summary? I'll give you a summary. We launched these 2 days ago and they sold out within about, I don't know, 45 minutes. We didn't think we were going to be able to get them back in stock. Sarah made a few phone calls like she you know, like she does, we got our guys to fire up the machines again and get more of these made. We thought we had enough stock to last, well, at least till the end of the week, let's just be honest. They sold out again in record time. We then managed to get some more boxes done. Thankfully, this collection has stayed in stock a little bit longer. However, half of the stock of the third line of stash and stock storage boxes has gone. So it's the back in stock, half the stock has gone. These are $11.99 or $19.99. If you're platinum, £9.59 or $15.99. They're on a 3 for 2. That is why these are flying out. I'll give you a quick look inside these. They're uber tough, all right? They're uber spacious. They're quality. Listen to the clip of the handles. Listen. Oh, here we go. Oh, you can hear the quality right there. And these are built, I say they're built to be bashed around. It doesn't matter if these get knocked around in the car. It doesn't matter if you drop these. These are tough, right? And the great thing is, everything that you've popped into your compartments stays where it should be. So in this one, for example, we've got our tri-blend pens, we've got ink pads, we've got aqua pens, we've got some of our tools in there as well. And this isn't the way that it will come to you. You can decide how you compartmentalize these up. That's the great thing. You can shift things around. You can make smaller compartments. You can make bigger compartments. You can take all of them out. It's entirely up to you how you do it. The point is, you have got the ability to get everything stored away nice and neatly and tidily. Pop these on your shelves. Take these with you when you're going, crafting with friends, if you're going on holiday. They stack absolutely beautifully as well, as you can see, on top of each other. And if you're thinking about grabbing these for your crafting, of course you will, but you'll also potentially grab these because you want to get things like your cables sorted, things like your decorations you could pop in here. If you're into your fishing items, DIY, fabrics in here, the kids' toys in here, get as many as you need for crafting, and then get another set as well to have there for when you need to get organised in the rest of your life. 3 for 2, half the stock has gone. This price is unbelievable, and you're going to get double points. Don't miss out on these. Right, let's give you time to check out your baskets. It is so busy right now. This Masquerade collection is not hanging about, so if you've got it in your cart, go check out now.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day. Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey Tool from Crafters Companion, an absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit. Its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey Tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die-cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey Tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set, so you'll never be without one. So get your Pokey Tools while you can. Check out our Crafter's Companion website and stock up.
Just reading some of the messages coming through. Karen says, you've got to stop showing those storage boxes. I keep buying more. I'm sorry. We need to keep showing them because for people who haven't bought them, then you need to absolutely get them. Beth says, Simon Storage. Yes, that's what we're calling it. And Cindy said, I would love to live in Debbie's brain for a day. Shelley says, I'm going to get the silver gilding wax by the end of the event. Okay, there's a few questions coming in. By the way, 60% of the stock of the Masquerade ball has gone, and also 60% of the paper and card collection has gone as well. So pretty much everyone who's buying this collection is going for this collection. Lots of you buying this twice, 3 times over, 15 times over, some more apparently. They are absolutely flying out the door. Do you want a few questions, or should we get demoing and I'll ask you the questions as we demo? Should we do that? Let's do that. Grab this now whilst you can. $47.99 platinum, $75.96 if you're shopping with us in the US, and double points. So let's get cracking with our next little demo. You guys are loving this collection. I am not surprised.
Yeah, honestly, there's so much to this. Like, not massive, but there's so much to it that you can use in so many different ways. We've got a couple of stamps here that I'm going to focus on this next demo, and I love these. So this one is the Shall We Dance, where you've got the gorgeous couple dancing. This one I absolutely love, and I think you could use that one with a script on there. You've got another beautiful chandelier, you've got a lovely chair here and a fan, and then we've got Shall We Dance, which I just think is lovely. And again, this one here is the Ready for the Ball. So both of these combined you could use. Love the mask. I think the mask itself in its entirety is just absolutely beautiful and will work so beautifully with that dye and everything. We've even put a little butterfly in there, which I love. Super that cute. Little touch. And then you've got a couple of you've got a lovely frame, and then a lovely frame here that you could actually just use for decorating and put a sentiment in, and then a couple of extra feathers, which again really beautiful. Now when you stamp them up, now I've just stamped a couple of them up. I've used the man and the lady, and I've done the mask as well. Now I haven't got time because I've seen well, I'm a little bit shell-shocked, I'm not going to lie, Ben. I can't believe it. I've just seen exactly how much time we've got left, so I'm just going to do a spot of colouring, and the reason I'm going to do a bit of spot of colouring is because I believe we've got some deals on with the pens as well.
We have got deals on the
so definitely go and check those out. Tri-blends for me are probably the best colouring medium to start with, not just for beginners, but for people who are maybe class themselves as a middle crafter, intermediate crafter, and for advanced colourists as well. They're a brilliant pen that is literally a 3-in-1 pen blend. Now I've got the fair skin blend here for this one, just because I'm going to do a spot colouring with the skin. But you've got your light, you've got your medium, and you've got your dark, all of the same colour family in one pen, and you've got your tri-blend there, and it just makes it so easy when it comes to colouring. And it's got that precision nib as well, which makes it really, really easy. And the colours that we've got and the deal that we've got on, you've got your free Nina cardstock as well. You've got the 24 pens times 3, because there's 3 colours in each one pen, and those 6, is that right? Nina and pens and the sheets of cardstock.
That's the bad boy right there.
That's really good, that is absolutely fabulous. Yeah, absolutely got. And again, a really lovely pen set to get yourself started when it comes to colouring. And we've got hundreds of tutorials. Watch the Colour Me Happy shows, watch any of us guys. We love our pens, and they're so easy to use because you're not having to go around scrabbling to find a pen that will work within, within that colour family. Because this is that fair skin one that's got that light, that medium, and that dark, and it makes colouring so much easy. And it literally couldn't be any easier. You've got to colour and pop down your lightest colour first. This is with any of the pens. Saturate the area first with your lights, and it tells you in the box as well, so there's even a little bit in the box. I'll do her arm as well, and I love these stamps because they're not overly big, so it does mean that if you want to practice a spot of colouring, now's your chance to do a little bit.
Just to say as well, the colours that you get, you've got your woodland shades, your jewel shades, your vintage blends, and your natural blends with the free Nina cardstock as well. So that's the deal on this show with your tri-blends. Really, really good buy.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, with any of the pens, you'll then go in with your darkest tone afterwards, and you're probably thinking, looks a bit too striking at the minute, but don't worry about it, because I promise you, once you use this system and have a practice with, with colouring, you're going to absolutely love it. So I've put the dark tone down, and then I'm going to go in with that mid-tone, and I'm just going to take it over the edge. I'm not going right to the very end where I've done. I've just gone to where the line is, because I want to blend that in. So I'm taking the middle colour, the middle shade.
Ooh, wow.
And I'm going to do that again up here, just a little bit onto a shoulder, a little bit down into that V part of a back, going up to a neck, a little bit on a forehead, a little bit under a eye mask. And then I'm going to go in lastly with that light colour and just touch over. And it blends beautifully. And once the alcohol has dried, you'll get to see that smooth blending. And you can see that's come to life already with just one little bit of colouring. But obviously, Ben, when you do a little bit more colouring, and I'm going to bring in the one. And another thing as well, we have, to keep this price point down on this collection, we didn't add dies in this one for this one. So just grab your snippy scissors. And did you say there was deals on all of the tools?
Yes.
Does that mean scissors included?
Yes, although I would say the scissors have been proving very popular, and have we got all of them still in stock? I want to say that the 9 inches have gone, but we'll double check.
That's the big ones.
The big ones, yeah.
Right, but do you know your little, I call them the fussy cut scissors?
Little precision snips.
Precision snips, the snips that Craig absolutely wouldn't live without.
Yeah.
Because he uses his all the time. And they're absolutely fantastic. So you've got, I've got... so they're 4 inch, there's 6 inches as well, and 9 inches. Are they all in stock?
They're all in, yeah.
Yay!
And I'm sure as well there was a deal floating around for all 3 of them together. $28.80 I want to say in the US Platinum, and around about $20. Or I might be wrong there. Am I wrong? Very wrong.
They are, and they're brilliant scissors. Titanium. They're just brilliant. They've got a coating on them as well.
Yeah.
They're absolutely fabulous.
Oh, non-stick coating, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know, like when you use tapes and things like that? Oh, I've had scissors in past, Ben.
Oh, yeah.
I've wanted to throw them in bin after having cut some in, because they just leave, they leave so much residue behind. But not these. They're absolutely fantastic. So all you need to do is just do a little bit of fussy cutting. But obviously, when you've properly coloured in, and mine's had time for my alcohol will give that beautiful seamless blend. Of course, she had to be in purple, of course, on brand colour. And the same with the mask. Once you add the mask, now with the mask I've used some colours that I thought would work beautifully with the papers, but look at the difference from it being stamped to your colouring medium. Massive difference. Come to life. They literally come to life. I've actually cut myself another chandelier as well. I did it in black and cut myself a little chandelier for this bit. So for this bit, I'm going to put all these pieces together, and I've taken... Shall we dance? Oh, honestly, I love these. Look at the foil. Can I just show you that foiling? Let me just see if I can get it up. See if I George of the joystick.
Is that just snipped out of the 12x12 then?
Yeah. I've not done anything with that. That's not me doing any foiling. That's come out of the pad. It's just absolutely beautiful. And do you know what's really clever? It's got that lovely age script running through it. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you see the age script running through the foiling? How clever is that?
Stunning.
That is absolutely amazing. I'd love to know how they did technology with that. I swear, that is some serious technology. It really, really is. So I'm just going to pop my tape onto the back of this one. I've cut my mat and layers, because I'm going to make a little bit of an easel card with this one. Don't drop it down on there, Debbie. And I've done it again where I've made it pop. I've done 1/4 of an increment in my mats and layers. And I'm just going to get that into place. There we go. But again, look at that gorgeous foiling.
Yeah.
Age-distressed foiling of that harlequin through there. And again, you could be taking things like your clear overlay, adding a little bit of a touch there to it, or your quickie glue pens. So there are my 2 mats for my easel card. So the easel card actually measures at 5 3/4. So it's actually from an A4, scored in half, 5 3/4 in the depth width, that one.
Yes.
Scored in half again to create the easel. And I've actually got to pop a little mat over the top of that as well. So it's like a little twisted easel there. Can you see there?
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful. And I love these. So I'm going to have this. I am going to have the Shall We Dance on the top, because they're going to do a little bit of tripping the light fantastic, like our Sarah and the very gorgeous man that she's got as a dancing partner.
Just getting all hot and bothered over there all of a sudden, and the fans on. Just whilst we're doing this, loads of questions coming which we need to tackle. Charlie says, ink pads, which ones would we recommend for the Masquerade collection? Things like crushed velvet?
Crushed velvet, parakeet, fuchsia, plum jam,
orange,
orange, yes. Maybe lemon tonic.
Lemon tonic.
Yeah.
Honey pot.
Honey pot. Yeah. Let me have a quick.
A greeny one.
Maybe frosty jade.
Oh, frosty.
Bit of frosty jade. Yeah. Bit of frosty jade. Maybe the grasshopper. Yeah, grasshopper.
Yeah.
Definitely honey pot.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. All those kind of colours that will match the paper pad. Now, where's my paper pad gone? Take a little look through your paper pad and you can see some of the colours that you've got, and it gives you a clear indication. I mean, how gorgeous is this?
Yeah.
It's just absolutely beautiful. See me flicking skills upside down. Debbie's rubbish at this.
Oh, you know? What are you talking about?
But yeah, orange is going to work.
Yeah.
Fuchsia, definitely. Fuchsia absolutely is a must. Crushed velvet is an absolute must, and that honey pot, absolutely.
There you go.
And look, I'm just going to say, maybe even, what was that other colour that we had earlier, Michelle? Can you remember that other purple? I'm picking her brains now because we were looking through all these things.
Jam.
What was that plum? Damson wine.
Damson wine.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Absolutely. I know she'd jog my memory. I know she would. But yes, absolutely. All those kind of colours that match that tone. So I hope that's helped a little bit.
Debbie says, Cindy, if you could only go for one of the gold gilding waxes, which colour would you go for?
Oh, that's a loaded question because I love them all. I'm going to say for this particular collection, King Gold.
Okay.
Without a doubt, King Gold. It's just got the right gold tones that work with this. So yes, the King Gold for me.
And Margaret says, please, Debbie, what colour gold gilding wax is like rose gold?
Ooh, like rose gold.
Is that sort of like your...
Just flick them up for me a minute because I ain't
It's
got
one of
them all
those
here.
two, isn't it?
Do you know what? I'm actually going to say, I think I'm going to say Renaissance.
One of those two. Which one, the Renaissance?
I think I'm going to say Renaissance a little bit. It's definitely not antique. Antique's got a different gold
That one,
tone
isn't it?
to it.
That
yeah.
one there.
Yeah. I'm going to say Renaissance has got more of a rose gold tint to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, personal choice maybe, but yeah.
No, the question was which one is most like rose gold. Well, yes, we know the one that isn't rose gold. The question was which is most like rose gold. So that's the one most like it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I hope that's helped as well. Now I'm just going to pop some glue just onto this half of the fold, which is the fold that comes down, so you can see there. And I'm just going to hold that because I want to make sure. And before you actually do, just pull it out and see before you actually commit to it. And I know that Michelle We Dance will be hanging the right way because I don't want it to go in the wrong way, Ben.
Don't want to be dancing the wrong way, do we? Treading on each other's toes.
So, look, do you know, I will go. Someone got a bit carried away with me, and then somebody got carried away with me. I meant to put on a little bit of runny glue. It gives me a little bit of time to get it into place. Oh, and there we go. So I'm just going to pop that on, and then just make sure, give it a little bit of a touch over with your finger, and it'll adhere it to it. But can you see now how lovely that's already looking? I'm going to bring in my little couple again. Me and Ben.
Yeah.
Yep, me and my Ben.
Me and my Ben.
Me and my Ben. Me and my Ben. Don't let anybody else tell you any different either, Ben. Me and you.
I was going to say, like, I bet you said that to all the men.
I went down to Create and Craft the other day. I got accused of being a crafty bigamist.
Did you?
Yeah, because I said down at Create and Craft.
Yes.
It's a joint partnership down there. So
hang on a minute. What's Nigel a man at every port, have you?
Nigel and Dan down there at Create and Craft are my TV hubbies. I told them I can't possibly choose between them.
Hang on a minute.
You are my number one. Let me just get that right. You are my number one.
You've got a bit of a crafty harem going on then, have you? Is that what it is?
Because I wanted Joe as well. I tried to lay claim to Joe.
You can't have two at the same place.
No, because Debbie Fisher got him, you see. So I said I'm his mistress.
What? So hang on a minute. I'm your husband here.
Yes, you are.
You're Joe's mistress, and you've got two other husbands down.
No, do you know what though? I think I feel like Joe's a little bit like my brother.
Right.
He's like my brother, is what I'm going to say.
Okay.
He's my crafty brother.
Right.
Although that would upset Craig, because I always said that about Craig.
And that would then make me Joe's dad.
Oops. No. But to be fair, you know you're my number one. When We're not going to go and, we're not going to fall out or anything like that. You know, you always will. Look at his face. Oh, look.
I'm going to message my mate Dan at the other place and sit and see what you say to him. I bet you go, oh Dan, you know, you're my number one. I'll find out, Debbie. Don't you worry. There may be trouble ahead.
I love you all. That's the thing. That's the thing. I love you all.
So many lovely men to choose from, Debbie. That's the problem.
That's the problem. Yeah, this is the problem. But
so many men, not enough time.
You do know, Ben, don't you? You do know, seriously. You are my number one. Absolutely number one.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. No one's having you. You're mine.
Yes.
I went almost Fatal Attraction then, didn't I? You're mine.
You're mine.
You're mine.
And can I just say as well, there is only, I only have the one TV wife, and that is Debbie. I would never say to anyone else, she's just one. I'm ever faithful. Ever faithful.
Good job too. That's all I'm going to say. A good job too. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the chandelier to this bit. So I'm just going to add a little bit of it. Before I snip it, I'm just going to pop my glue onto it. So I'm going to use my dotty tape pen again. Guys, honestly, if I'm just going to say one thing, take advantage of these birthday offers really seriously, especially when it comes to tools and things like that, because it is the biggest event that we do every year, birthday, and this is no exception. And again, why wouldn't you? And the things that you do need, they are things that you need. And again, I'm going to get my little snippers. Snip. Mm-hmm. Snip, snip.
Snippety snip.
Snip, 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 snip. Just go into there. And there we go. And I've just used a fraction of that. And there we go. We have got, Ben, me and you. Shall we have a dance?
Is that me and you, or is that you and Dan?
No, it's me and you.
Oh, definitely me and you.
Me and you.
Or is that you and Joe?
Me and you. I'm off again. I'm off again.
Right. We've got 15 minutes left on the show. Launch show of our Masquerade Ball collection. Let me show you everything that you're going to get. All right. And then you need to be checking out your baskets, because we are so busy for this collection. It is untrue. Well, I say it's untrue. We knew that it would be busy, but the level of shoppers is, well, huge. They are flying out of the door. Your 12 by 12 paper pad, as we've discovered, is absolutely stunning. Great question from whoever it was, I can't remember, but about, which colours would work beautifully with this as far as your ink pads are concerned. We've been throwing around the idea of your crushed velvet, your damson wines, your plum jams, your fuchsias, your honey pots in there as well. Yes, absolutely, get all of your ink pads out and get working with this collection. The colours are stunning. Also, of course, you've got the beautiful foiling on your paper pad as well. This is, as Debbie was describing, like the prototype, if you like. So if you're looking at it and thinking, why is that single-sided? You will get double-sided papers in your collection, but it won't be enough. So that's exactly why you need to jump in and grab this collection with the Masquerade Ball paper pad collection, which is at the bottom of your screen. So you will get another one of these 12 by 12 paper pads. Shall we dance? Ba-dum-bum-bum. And on top of that, you will also get this beautiful luxury mixed card pack. I mean, this is stunning. Stop going ba-dum-bum-bum in my ear. You've got the luxury mixed card, ba-dum-bum-bum, which is A4 size. And again, look at all the beautiful colours that you've got. In each of this collection, you're going to get your mirror card, you're going to get your matte mirror, and also like a double-sided sort of pearlescent cardstock as well. But the colour palette is just to die for. Love that gold as well. Look at the sheen on the mirror card as well. Are you kidding me? This is just the most beautiful collection. Do you know what? I had the watercolour Christmas as my favourite collection of recent times, but I think this one is fast catching up with it, because it's stunning. I love that sort of coppery, bronzy colour that you got going on there, and then that beautiful purple as well is stunning. That's the paper pad at the bottom of your screen, the mixed paper pad collection. You're going to get that in the full collection alongside all of these other goodies as well. So let's start small and work our way up. The Celebrate die is in there. So handy for this collection, so handy for all those other collections that you can mix and match this with. The embossing folders that we've seen so far are beautiful. The 3D embossing folders, stunning, so you're going to get more depth and detail with your emboss. And how amazing is it the fact that on one of Debbie's cards she used the die cut of the chandelier to create that beautiful layering effect. It looked absolutely beautiful. You'll get your chance to vote on your favourite card in just a minute as well. There's the Masquerade mask. Again, stunning detail, 3D emboss on that as well. So just going to give you so much more detail as well. Then you've got the mask in the die as well, which is again just beautiful. So much detail in there. The feathers, you guys have been loving the flamboyant feathers. Remember on the two here, you've got the outer die as well, giving you that that base, if you like. You've got the chic chandelier, again, just stunning. How gorgeous is that going to look cut out of your mirror card that you've got in this collection? Here's the stamps. There's, well, it might be me and Debbie, I don't know, Debbie and Joe maybe.
Me and you,
No, it is
me and you.
definitely. But love that so much. If you've picked up the deal on the tri-blends today as well that we've got on the show, you're going to love colouring in all of these stamps. How gorgeous is that mask? How gorgeous is that peacock feather? And then you've also got the Masquerade sentiments included in there as well. I think that is your lot. I must just mention, of course, as well, that if you are going for this collection today, whether you're shopping in the US of A or shopping with us here in the UK, you are going to get the embossing folder thrown in as well. This is the £10, $10 free gift today with that beautiful peacock feather. But if you pick up the Masquerade Ball collection tomorrow, if it's still here, you won't get this free gift because the £10, $10 gift will have changed. There's the savings, £26.90 if you're shopping with us here in the UK, $15.50 in the US. Platinum price is amazing. It's double points as well. Do not miss out on this collection. It is flying out of the door. Right, we have to pick a winner, and also you need to pick yourself the demo of the show. This is going to be tough because these have all been extravagantly, stupendously scrumdiddlyumptious.
They are definitely scrumdiddlyumptious, and I've only got 3 to choose from. Fourth one's not quite there, but we're going to get it done before the end of the show. But absolutely love this collection, so I'm going to leave this tough one to you because I can't choose which one. I love them all. So we'll start back with that first one. Number 1 was my double masked. Beautiful, and the colours, just look at that, where I use the papers to actually cut out that die rather than inks for a change, something a little bit different. So that's number 1, Ben. Number 2 was me off the piste, so to speak, different demo that I changed my mind from, but that is that lovely chandelier. So that is number 2. So we've got number 2 there, and then lastly number 3, which you've just seen, and me and my gorgeous partner in crime, my beautiful TV hubby, is Shall We Dance number 3. So recap: 1, 2, or 3. You decide.
Get
You switched your
voting.
fan off again, aren't you?
Hey?
You switched your fan off again, aren't you?
Well, it's because I had to come to the
I know.
the winners.
think
Can you
we'll
not
do
put it somewhere else?
No.
No?
No, it'll blow a gale upwards if I put it on from there.
Oh.
Yeah, we can't have that.
No, we can't have
No,
that.
because, yeah,
Yeah,
dress, yeah. Oh, yeah, can't have that. Oh.
I'm picking we've got the winner, the second winner for the show. So we're doing it a little bit early, but I thought we'd get it done because we want to do another demo and we want to pick the winner. Yep. So anyway, thank you for all of your comments today. Keep them coming in because we'll read more for the end of the show. But the winner of our second prize today is a name I recognise on YouTube, Mary Pat 1000. Congratulations to you. You've been picked randomly to win a prize. So let me delve deep into my little vase of corks here to pick you out a corking good prize. I'm still getting a laugh on that one. Good. It is number...
You okay? If you put your glasses again.
Yeah, they're over there. 27. Beep, beep. Number 27. Ooh, you've won an Advanced Discoveries kit, Spectrum Noir. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? Debbie is jealous.
I am jealous.
All you need to do, Mary Pat, is message us prizes at crafterscompanion.com, which is just there, and you will grab your prize. There's your cork. I'm going to pop it into the champagne bucket. and I'm going to write up your name onto our Wall of Fame. So you were number 27, and Mary Pat, you've gone into the draw on Sunday to stand the chance of winning our amazing machine. Mary Pat, 1,000. Well done to you. More chances to win during our 3-hour cartload show. Debbie, you've literally got about 3 minutes to squeeze in another demo. What can you do? Quick!
It's a good job. I got some bits prepared before the show. The gorgeous 4x6 3D embossing folder. I love this one. It's called the Masquerade Mask. This is going to work alongside that beautiful mask die. It's absolutely gorgeous, and you can see the beautiful detail. I've got my black cardstock on there. Again, if you remember the combination with a 3D folder, it simply is the cutting plate, magnetic shim, plastic shim on the top. Run that through. Ooh, we're going to see a bit of speedcraft in here. Good job, I've got some bits. Good job, I've got some bits here. However, I will get it done. I will show you. I can do more than 3 demos in a show.
Well, you've been too much in an hour.
I know, because it is beautiful. Now, again, at the minute, you're probably thinking, well, I can't really see much, Debbie. However, the minute you take some gilding wax onto that black cardstock, and I'll just pop a little bit onto my finger, you literally go across there, and I'm going to slap it on, being the technical term, slap it on. Because we're running out of time, but I'll go in quite deep as well, so you can see how gorgeous it looks when you run in your beautiful gilding wax over the top. And it really is truly beautiful. Even just highlighting that little bit looks absolutely fabulous. However, we don't have the time to do the whole entirety of it. So Debbie's going to speedcraft this little bit and show you the one I made earlier. So let's take that off. And by the way, that's the King Gold I used there.
Beautiful.
I used a different gold on the one that I did at home, so I'll just bring it in. But I actually, I'm going to make it pop a little bit more with the white cardstock onto black cardstock, and you're probably thinking, oh, a bit unusual. But sometimes just adding a contrasting colour pops off, it frames, it gives it a little bit of a pop there. So I'm going to go in with my glue. We are going to go over the top of that one, and I'm going to bring in another colour to make it pop a little bit more. So I've got sort of that gorgeous pink, and look how beautiful that looks when you add that on as well. So again, you could do a little bit of not gutting.
What?
Yeah. Halloween. Symbol what?
Frugalising.
Frugalising? Yes.
That's a good word. I've just made that up.
That's a good one. Yeah, we'll have that one. Yeah, it sounds much nicer than...
What was the word you came up with yesterday again, or was that earlier? No, can't have been earlier. Yesterday.
What was that?
The word.
What word?
What was it? Snazzy and...
Oh!
What was it?
Isn't it when I was trying to say finesse and panaz, and I came out with another word completely?
Finesse.
Honestly, I sometimes just make words up and they don't make sense. They do in my head. They do in my head when they get to that stage. They really do make sense. I've simply, for this one, stripped it back. I've literally taken some A4 card, folded it in half. That's all I've done. Beautiful. Literally. So it's, is it classed as a C6 size? I think C6?
C6?
Something like that. Something like that. Do you know, it's terrible. I keep forgetting names of folds of cards and things like that.
Worry.
It is a worry. It is a worry. But look at that paper.
That Harlequin paper.
That Harlequin paper is just divine. It absolutely is. I've already done my matting and layering, measured it again, as always, a quarter of an increment down. I'm going to slap that a little bit. Slap. I'm going to place it down into a little bit of a skew whiffy corner. Give it a little bit on the wonk. Skew whiff on the wonk. Let's pop that onto there. I've got myself a little bowl that's going to go in the corner. You know me and my bows, love a bowl. So I'm going to pop my bow just into there. Oops, gems, get back. How are we doing for time?
You got about, I reckon with the chat that I've got to do, you've got about 90 seconds. So I've got to do a bit of chat.
Oh, you're doing a bit of chat. Right, hang on a minute. There we go. So that's my bow. I've already pre-cut some feathers because do you know that mask? It's just crying out for a few feathers to be added on there as well, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So let's put a few of the feathers on. Normally I'd lift these off with a bit of my chunky glue, as you know how much I love that glue.
That with a splash of colour on there.
Look at the colours, how they make these literally pop. And I'm just adding a little bit onto there. But look how gorgeous that looks. And then, Ben, I want you to have a ball. So and this is from the stamp set. Have a ball.
I've had one.
And then this is definitely for you. You are my moon and stars.
Aw,
so there you go. I hope I've made up and
You've redeemed
redeemed
yourself
myself
now
a
a little bit, yeah.
Whew, that's a good job I did.
Just about.
There you go. I did tell you speed crafting is my best.
Fab.
Quality. Ta-da!
That could have been the demo of the show, but actually, we didn't. She's taking a bow.
I am taking a bow there, yes. Bow and a curtsy. Thank you very much.
The demo of the show.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Numero uno.
Oh, my double mask. It's a bit wet, Ben, so we're going to handle this with care. It's a little bit wet. But yes, thank you very much. It is beautiful. The thing is, no matter what we make here, it's the collection that makes this beautiful. It makes crafting so easy, let me just tell you, and you can create beauties like this yourself. Honestly, Ben, one of the beautifulest collections we've brought at a fantastic price. The papers, please, 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 go and get those papers. Don't be disappointed. It's probably the only consumable that's in there. The rest of things that are going to last you forever and a day. Just make sure you've got those extra consumables for when you want to take this and do tons of creativity with them. I love this collection.
Gemma says another amazing show, guys, and an amazing social media superstar, managing to keep up with all the comments here. Thank you to our social media superstars who have been amazing. Love the waxes, says Valerie. Another fab show, says Kathy C. And Barbara A says beautiful papers. I love you two together. Lots of fun and laughs. Thank you. Get this collection whilst you can, because more people are going to come and join the party. Join the ball after the show is finished. Get it today. Get that free embossing folder as your £10, $10 gift as well. If this is still available tomorrow, that embossing folder won't be the free gift, so you won't be able to pick that up. Get it now. Take advantage of the discount. Take advantage of the double points, and make sure you stock up and get more of those papers as well, because those are also flying out of the door. We have had an absolute ball. Big thank you to Debbie, and I will be back with you in 2 hours' time for a 3-hour extravaganza. It's a cartload, but not as we know it. It's a Leanne cartload. It's going to be off the chart amazing. So we'll see you back here in 2 hours' time. Bye for now.